Okay guys, welcome back to another one here on the channel. I just want to apologise to start with. I've been quite quiet in the last month. I've had a lot of things going on, which I will be talking about in the video after this, but you don't care about that. Today, we're talking about the Polo Dune, a guide if you're in the market for one. I did one for my Fiesta ST, I did one for my Golf R, and I figured, you know what, I'll do one for the Polo Dune as well. So if you do enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. We're going to be talking about like specs and things to look out for and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's address the elephant in the room, the colour. So these do come in quite a few colours, silver, black, this beautiful, I think is beautiful, like a highlighter pastel green kind of colour. Blue and red, I don't know if I've said them too. Red's extremely rare. I think that's everything. Obviously colour doesn't really matter, they all come with the same trim, and that's the plastic trim around the edges, the silver mirror caps, the silver roof rails, obviously the plastic around the edge, then the plastic rear bumper. They all come with, as far as I'm aware, the same interior. I presume that is colour coded to the car. I've only ever seen the interior of mine, but I presume that is colour coded. Same as the seats, I don't know if they all come with the blue inserts. Obviously that is colour coded to the car. Quite a cool touch. Again, I don't know how much of it carries over to each individual colour, but obviously the colour is the main thing you see. I wanted a black one because at the time I had my 9N3 GTI, which we'll be talking about 9N and 9N3, and obviously that car was black, so I wanted a black Dune to match, but then this one came up for sale. Couldn't say no. Obviously when I bought the car I was going to put it on coilovers and everything. I haven't gone through with that, but yeah, what my point is, colour can be a big thing. It does take bravery to have this colour. I like it. Obviously it could do with a clean. The most annoying part is by the lock, the dirt is like collected and dripped down. I'll be the first to admit it looks terrible. I really do need to clean my car. Now, as I said earlier about the 9N and the 9N3, this car did come in 2 generations. So you've got the this is the 9N, then the 9N3 has got like the bigger headlights like my GTI did. The 9N has got the individual lights, 4 in total. The other main difference from the 9N and the 9N3 is the rear lights. Obviously the 9N3 has got like a circle with all the stuff in it rather than all the individual shapes. I think on the normal Polo, the 9N3, the facelift is better, but I personally think on the Dune, the 9N just looks cooler. I think it looks more like rugged, and it's a stupid car as it is. So to have them stupid lights, I just think it's pretty cool. Obviously that does come down to personal preference. Now engines, these do come with a petrol and a diesel. I've got the 1.4 diesel. It's a PD75, extremely slow. Like you're not going to be getting any power from it. I know some people do swap in like the PD130 and things like that, but mine is completely stock. The fuel economy, oh my god. So I bought this car half as a joke, half as like a gap car for me to get the next car, and I've had it for like 2 or 3 months now. It's incredible, and it's saving me a fortune on fuel while we wait for my next car, which I'll be talking about in like a few days, because it's been a bit of a stressful time. But yeah, the diesel ones of these are so efficient, it's incredible. I don't really know much about the petrols. I don't really see the point in them. If you're going to get a Dune, you've got to get the big lump. Now, as far as I'm aware, I might be wrong, I can't remember exactly, but I believe there's 300 Dunes in the country. Again, I might be wrong, so do correct me. In this colour, again, I might be wrong, but in this colour, I believe there's 29 in the country, which makes it rare. As someone said to me the other day, that means there's 29 people who need cataracts because the colour's that bad. I like it, as I've said, but yeah, they're in any colour, they're an extremely rare car. They're quite cool, and obviously if you know, you know kind of thing. I went to Tucked this year, and there were quite a few of these. One had a roof box on the top and stuff, so people are starting to understand what they are. Obviously the more you see them and you see them stance and stuff, the more people will be interested in them. So I touch wood, I think I've already seen a profit in this car, and that's in like 2 to 3 months. So I think in a year or so, as crazy as it sounds, I do think the Polo Dune is going to be one of them cars that does climb in value, purely just because of how cool it is and how like unique. I've said it 100 times, but like BBS wheels, which I'll talk about in a second, but like BBS wheels on a car covered in plastic in a stupid colour. It doesn't make sense, and I think that's why it does make sense, because it's just so stupid. It's kind of cool. Now I'm going to be talking about the specs as well, because these cars do come with quite a few optional extras. The outside looks the exact same on every single Dune. As I said, it comes with these BBS wheels, which do have a stamp on them when they're clean. I can't even see it now. They all come as a 5-door, which I quite like. Now this car is quite highly spec'd, so we'll run through the spec now. We've got power front and rear windows, which is nice. Power wing mirrors. Now I don't know what's standard and what's not, so I'm just going to tell you everything this car has. Aircon, it has had this screen change which does like Apple CarPlay and stuff. Heated seats, which I doubt is a standard thing. Small things like fog lights front and rear, which I'm 99% sure comes standard, but you have to remember this is like a 2004 car, so it's quite like new to all this like standard stuff which we see on every car now. It is a 5-speed. Again, it's not quick, it's not anything fun, but it's so fuel efficient. It's incredible. It's actually surprised me how much I've enjoyed having this car. As for spec, I think that's it. I don't know if you can get them with a sunroof. I've never seen one. I know you can fit like open air and stuff, but I don't think they come standard with a sunroof. They're just really cool cars in my opinion. I think if you're in the market for one, my opinion, get the 1.4 diesel. I think it just makes more sense for this kind of car. I like all the colours. Obviously I am biased to this colour, but it does take a certain amount of bravery, because you will get looks and some looks aren't always good. They're so easy to like slam, they're so easy to just drive every day. Like whatever your plan with the car is, as long as it's not like a track day, I truly think out of all the cars I've had, this is actually one of the best cars I've had. I never thought I'd say that, but we're here now. So yeah, that was the Polo Dune guide. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.